you know, as you can see, I'm level 70 and above. Did a little off-stream grinding. Not too much. I really just focused on war plans to get a whole lot of XP. I've just been leveling up like that. Let's show off the build on what I eventually settled with, because this game has a terrible way of making some good things and then making everything else feel terrible. So basically what I settled with right now was just command falling. Chose that one for more dominance, this one for more dominance. Wait, is that dominance or... oh no, that's additional wrath. Whatever, it still funnels into each other. Well, with bombardment, unfortunately on console, for me at least, bombardment feels terrible if you're going the brutality route, just because I don't have as precise accuracy unlike PC, so I just went endless barrage so it can passively have them out, because it lasts for what, 10 seconds? Yeah, it rained down for 10 seconds. Then you got your blazing scream, deal some good damage. Now, is this optimal? Probably not, but it worked for me during the level up process, so it might just work for you too. I don't know. Gotta go with Rampage. Now, the whole eviscerate situation, look, I personally love the elite hit chance, and the Rampage have a 100% chance to trigger, you know, one of the 3 effects. Unfortunately, Warlocks suck at survivability, so I had to go with Demon Masher instead. If, you know, if later on in the end game you find an aspect or something to fortify you that way, you can change it. And I also personally hate Dark Prison. It just doesn't fortify me fast enough. It just takes way too long to fortify me. I'm not putting up with it. I used to run the Profane Sentinel. It doesn't have any synergies realistically with the build I was running for leveling up, but who cares? I just wanted an ability that increased and ramped up damage over time. Then I run Fiend of Abaddon, Lesser Demon, Dominance, Vanguard. Alright, everything's shown. I don't have much. I did increase a couple of world tiers. I just went straight for this, for the dominance generation. I'm only in Torment 1. This is literally the day after my last stream, so I haven't really done much. Let's go over to the training hall right quick, show a little bit of the gameplay loop. Nothing sophisticated, a lot of buttons to be pressed, so that sucks a little bit depending on, you know, who you are, I guess. Gameplay loop, simply go in the combat, then start attacking, barrage. not use the button. I mean, it helps to use it, of course, but I mean, the passive damage coming from it isn't anything great, but it's just more dangerous. The unstoppable one will help you in the long run, just occasionally, because you can get caught up in some AoEs and like stun effects and everything like that. As you can see, I don't have any defensive abilities on my bar just because they suck for the Warlock personally. You could run it this way. That is a better way damage wise. But I don't think the 2% that you get for lesser demons is really as bad. So I just decided to go that. And then the him summoning every 5 seconds, you can do that. It helps. But the fact that I have no defensive skills on my skill bar, being unstoppable is just a lot more worth it. Everything. I'm just doing a random glitch that I have on my glitch series. To get XP. And that is what I'll be continuing to do. As you can see, literally nothing special. I just got mostly random 850 item power gear. I mean, it does when you're leveling up, just pick anything that's better. I would say for Warlock specifically, look for some things that have life on it, and some things that have the resource regeneration. Those are really the best things, honestly, for me at least. Because survivability is just not that great. I did personally throw on everything else, as you saw, is just regular stuff that I have on. Please just help me stay alive. Anyways, that's everything. That's the gameplay loop, the skills, abilities. You can use the tortured ledge if you choose to. Maybe you want to replace it for the blazing screen, or maybe you don't want to use Fiend of Abaddon. If you don't use Fiend of Abaddon and you want to use tortured ledge instead, you can, and then you can just spam Rampage. I probably would recommend going the Shockwave one then, or the Hellfire one, just because it's no point. Yeah, no, scratch that, just the Shockwave one. Just go Shockwave, and then have the Tortured Wretch. You should be okay. I am gonna try out the Tyrant's Grasp build. I managed to craft the two-handed sword you need for it just yesterday, upgrading one of those white pieces of gear to this using the new Heraldric Cube. So I will give that a try, and you might see change to it in my next video / stream. So just be on the lookout for that, I guess. Anyways, alright. Appreciate it.